are live on the Privilege Show. How are you today?
Oh, I'm good. Oh, I didn't know. You guys ready?
Yeah, well, it's me and you. I called you specifically
Okay.
to chat with our privileged people about your video that you posted a day ago about this
Oh, wow.
Derrick Jaxn, spelled Jaxn. Yeah, about this Derrick Jaxn, the love coach who has recently been outed and exposed for cheating on his wife. So you made a video about that. If you guys haven't seen it already, please head over to Cecily's Instagram at Cecily Jamelia or on YouTube at Cecily Jamelia TV. But Cecily, what is it about? Because you clearly seem to know or have known a little bit about this Derrick Jaxn guy before I did. So what's going on? What's the whole world buzzing about?
Well, Derrick Jaxn is kind of like I guess you could say kind of like a relationship coach, but he focuses mostly on women and how to navigate the dating world. Mm-hmm. And I actually listened to him. I found him online when I was having some relationship problems and ran into some of his videos, and it sounded pretty good. And I was an enthusiast. I would listen to him talk for a while. I think it's probably a couple years before I just started to notice like things were changing about him.
Yeah,
he went from this kind of like thin babyface guy to like this action hero figure, and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The shirts got tighter. He was just a little bit more cocky. And I was just kind of like, it rubbed me the wrong way. Not that one should not improve themselves. It just felt like because he was talking so much, I started to hear other things. So I shied away from listening to his videos, and I haven't really touched back since. But what's going on with him is that he has made a career out of creating video content, pretty much empowering women and saying, if that guy doesn't live up to your standard, then leave him.
Right.
Not work with him, not take him to church, not pray for him, not double back, but leave him.
Pretty much bashing. Yeah.
Notorious for get him out your life, girl. You deserve better. He's the king of that. And a lot of men, I think I will say this, a lot of heterosexual men, I should qualify that, don't like him because he's a no chance giving guy. But one thing I will say is women know women and men know men, no matter your preference, right? Mm-hmm. And most guys are like, man, that dude's a clown. And women thought, oh, no, it's just, you're saying that just because he's telling the truth. But I really do think that the guys knew that this guy was full of it.
Yeah.
So there have been rumors about him being a cheater. There have been rumors about him being a narcissist. And a YouTuber on a show called Unwind with Tasha, she introduced us to the first of many women who would come forward and say that they cheated. She had details on being in his house when his wife wasn't there, a friendship that lasted for several years. She's been with him multiple times, and come to find out she's not the only one, and she had proof.
Wow. And we're talking about this guy, 2.6 million views in one day on Instagram.
Yes.
Lots and lots and thousands of followers. He's really made a name for himself over the years by, I guess, being the love coach or the love doctor for the culture, right?
Yes, and not only that, he's done more than make videos. He sells books. I think that they have seminars and things like that. Like, he's turned it into a viable business from nothing. And there's a video of the two of them, him and his wife, doing a couple of videos trying to absorb some of the backlash before it got really crazy. They tried it.
I heard about that, about her saying she knew about it and these things were old and they gotten over it and all that. And then I even saw he did like a video third person of him. It's a weird situation. But what I will say is that I don't like, that they're capitalizing off of people's lives and people trying to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Yes. That's not fair.
That's the problem. No one would be in your business if you weren't preaching from a place of, this is my business, this is what I do. People assumed that you were living the life that you sold. There was no disclaimers that this was performative or that, the views expressed here don't represent anybody in my household. Like, right. I think if people were able to see that I may not be following my own advice, but maybe you should. I mean, I think that all would have been better than me and my wife already worked this out a year or so ago, and now we're better. And now, I'm cloaked by the love of Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
And anyone that speaks against us is a demonic spirit. And I'm like, you know what? Sorry, that's not going to work here. And people felt for her because she looked tortured. And the more you let people talk, the more they tell on themselves. And she's made several videos, and she's a peculiar person. I'm going to just write it off to maybe she's just kind of going out of her mind, because how could she possibly be okay with all this going on?
Yeah.
But there was a woman that came forth right before. Okay, so
yeah. What up? Hey, what's up?
Yo.
Hey.
What's the word? Where y'all at?
We're talking. We're live talking to the listeners about
Yo.
this Derrick Jaxn. So just chime in for us. Seth is filling us in. Go ahead, Seth.
All right.
Yeah. So Derrick's gonna meet, which I actually.
I'm on live.
I was like, he's gonna have to do something major. He's gonna have to talk to someone. He's gonna either talk to a Yama or
somebody to fix his life.
Somebody, you know what I'm saying?
He done messed up. Yeah. Let's say that. I'm sorry.
Yo,
I'm sorry.
So
I'm sorry. No. Seth, I'm sorry, Seth. I'm sorry.
No, everybody welcome Isaac Hayes to the Privilege Show.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Listen, real quick. I'm walking around. I'm going to do my own thing. Seth, you're absolutely right. I mean, the man done messed up. Okay? Only because he's so pro love. He's so pro relationship. People mess up. We get that. People mess up. We understand that.
Mm-hmm.
And
no one's exempt to that. But it's the way he's been coming about it. It's like, really?
Yeah.
Anyways,
so that's exactly that's exactly what we were saying.
One more censure, which is crazy. Like you said, it's past in the past. If it was over and done with, fine, right? You just got to heal. But the crazy thing about it is a woman came forth and said, I was with him last week.
Wow. Wow.
And they tried to serve her with a gag order because he got the deal with TD but she was.
He did.
Yes.
Really?
Derrick Jaxn tried to serve this woman with a gag order, threatening her to say anything about their relationship. But she recorded her interview prior to the lady, Unravel with Tasha, airing it today, I believe. So it's not in the past. It's not a distant memory. You haven't had Jesus all this time tucking you in at night. There's more and more and more women. So it's like, let's get the real tea. Stop the charade, and we all see through it. He needs to be busted, disgusted, crying. That tight T-shirt needs to be wet. We need more than we need. We need the sex. I have a sex addiction.
No, seriously, yo, he needs to holler.
Right now. Hey, listen. What? I'm gonna tell everyone in the world right now.
What?
Everyone, you better watch yourself because Cecily is coming for you.
Okay?
No. Listen, I'm gonna keep it real. With my podcast love, because I love my podcast family. She gonna come at your ass, and she's right about it. You're not wrong.
She's keeping it real.
She's absolutely right.
And what we were telling our listeners earlier is, I was saying I feel it's unfair. In a time where we're trying to get it together, our black men are looking for outlets and therapy and other mature men to look forward to talk about these subjects. Now you find one that has over 1.3 or however many Instagram million followers, and now it's a scam. Mm-hmm. Come on now. How can you talk about what's the man, the pastor in Houston? What's his name?
I don't know.
Is it Gray?
Joel Osteen. How people talk about how fake Joel Osteen is and how scam. I mean, that's a total different topic, but you get what I'm saying? Like, come on now. You're as big as Joel Osteen right now.
Listen. What I'm saying is that people are not perfect, okay?
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Don't scam us. Don't scam us. Don't scam us.
But don't scam us.
Yo.
Now, was it scamming us? Was he?
Yeah.
Or were people just going like, hey, I attached to him? Let's ask for it, please.
No. I mean, he was, this is the problem. He did not preach, give your man time. He didn't preach, he's a young guy, let him have it. He didn't preach, let him suffer a little bit and then come back to him. He didn't preach, take him to church. Do you go to church? Find that man at church. There was no Jesus talk at all. Today, not today, but the day that he did the thing with his wife, all of a sudden God's in the picture. So my personal belief, whenever you have a spiritual awakening, you become a vegan, you stop eating meat, you stop drinking. It's on you. Everybody knows that you have a life.
Yeah.
So if you're trying to tell people how to get their lives together, then why would you not introduce the whole spirituality piece? Hey, women, you need to be rooted in the Lord. You need to find a man of God. Why didn't he say those things?
This is coming for Yo, listen, hold on. Real quick. You know who I am? I'm a conscience. I'm speaking. Underline for sex.
Well, listen.
I'm coming for y'all.
Listen.
So you know I have the right words.
Listen. How do you feel about
Sorry, my bad.
How do you feel about I don't think Clayton fully's gone from last episode.
Hey, but I'm not clean though. I'm not clean right now. You know who I am? I'm Isaac, and I'm agreeing with Seth is saying because guess what? I'm sorry, please go ahead.
Seth, how do you feel about his wife? Because Isaac, I feel like I know you'll feel like you got a down ass chick, a down ass bitch.
Are you sure?
Yes,
Are you sure? Because y'all don't know me.
Okay,
I don't know.
So let me ask you. How do you feel about his wife, Derrick Jaxn, speaking on her decision to stick by his side as he addressed him cheating?
I mean, there have been plenty of cheaters who stuck by their man's side. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a fact, right?
Yeah. My thing is, like, sis, if you want to stay with him, stay with him. That's fine.
Guess what?
You ain't going to get these YouTube dollars sitting here telling me a dream. No, I want to know what's going on.
Right.
At this point, you better become the star and say, how I live with a cheating ass man. How I live with a lying ass man.
There we go.
Now, there she flipped the script.
Yeah. I'm turned up again. The sense got me turned up. I get tired. I get turned up. The sense has me turned up all the time.
What Biggie say, Isaac? It's rules to this. What did he say is rules to the game?
Rules to this game, nigga. I'm sorry. But sense, I'm sorry. You know what?
She needs to set commandments.
Let's calm it down. Everyone, let's bring it down for a second. And let's talk about how Seth keeps putting niggas on blast.
Yo, she has the 10 commandments.
And I'm not mad about it. I'm not mad about the words she gives. Listen, I have my own opinion on how I deliver shit. But you know what? Sometimes after she talks, when I speak, I'm like, God damn, I want to change my opinion.
Yeah,
I don't know anymore. No, I don't know anymore.
Let me just say,
they can have their
I don't know anymore.
Isaac, honestly. Yes, they can have the marriage that they have. It's none of our business. And I'm purposely trying not to come for Denia because she's a casualty of war. She wants that man. She has a young family. They don't have another source of income. I get it. You guys are fighting for your lives, but it's all a lie. You can't force them to believe the lie. It's not going to happen. Not right now.
Y'all can't force me.
What I feel like she's doing.
Listen to Cecily anymore. Because all the right have you feeling like, gosh damn, am I wrong? My thoughts? Cecily, I rock with you. I'm sorry.
What I feel like
Jojo, please continue.
What I feel like she's doing, and I feel like if hopefully Derrick Jaxn or someone will pass this episode along to her. Hopefully she takes that bit of advice because right now it's time to flip the switch and see how she made it through or how she's going to survive this, you know? Like,
but honestly though, like if she loves her man and that's what she wants, listen, we're not in her shoes, we're not in his shoes. What can we really say but offer our opinion?
Okay, right. Man.
So we can offer our opinion, right? Mm-hmm. We can offer our opinion, right? Right or wrong.
Yeah, I have nothing for Denia. I just hope that she's safe and that she finds happiness because I can imagine she's very depressed. I'm only coming for the businessman that sold us a product that's not real. It's faulty. That's
the bad part.
Here's my problem. Here's my problem. Me being an honest guy, I'm quick to go, I'm this, but I'm also that. Negative and positive. If a man is selling you nothing but a dream or the stellar man, and then you fall on that, that's the issue I have. What's the issue of people have? Like, yo, how did you come one way? Now you're different. Like, you know what I mean? I'm confused by that.
Well, so Isaac, here's a question right here, really quick. So just think of it like this: like, what if your ladies listening to Derrick Jaxn.
Yeah, exactly, right.
And Derrick said, leave him. And so she leaves him, and here you are a year later, and you guys find out that these two are have infidelities and things of that nature. Any woman that listened to his advice and is no longer with their person is probably thinking, damn, maybe I should have made that choice. And it actually further, I think, it sends women for a hell spin, because we're in this society where people are like, monogamy is not a thing, and you expect somebody to cheat on you or whatever. But you're also telling women, be strong, leave them. So it's like, what do you do when the man that you thought was perfect, that told you that you need to find a perfect man, is not perfect? What do you do?
Yeah. And it has me thinking. It has me thinking, is all of this just a build up for publicity? The more I look into it,
what's mean? From whose side?
From Derrick's side. The more I look into it, I see that this man has books out from 2013 called A Cheating Man's Heart.
He's a clown.
He's a clown.
Another book. Wait a minute. Another book. I Still Want It in 2015. Another book released in 2017. I Still Deserve It. Affirmations for Women Who Refuse to Give Up on Love. Another book released in later 2017, I've Come Too Far, 31 Daily Affirmations.
That's what he does.
Yeah, this is a whole build-up.
He's a clown because he's buff and he works out.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Sass, please, Sass. Because all I was going to do was make a joke. So please, Sass, give us some real shit. No, give us some real shit, please.
I was going to say, there's no way that he did this on purpose.
No, of course not.
And he's too sloppy, because if he told us this is old news and new girls is popping up, and there's a girl that said I was with him last week, then that flies in the face of anything. Wow. You're no longer trustworthy because you didn't really apologize to us.
There we had it.
You made it seem like it was one infraction, but here it is. You're out here giving that good thing to everybody, and so now we can't really trust you, because you really should have came clean. He did not come clean, and he was cocky about it, and he did not apologize to his followers, which I know too.
Because he played himself. He got so deep. He got so deep into his bullshit.
This is another.
He was feeding.
This is another one of those. And it's going to be debatable. It's socially charged, but this is another.
Of course, always debatable.
This is another Jussie Smollett moment. I was going to say that.
Always debatable. Juicy Smollett moment. I'm sorry. What's that?
Him and Jussie Smollett are in the same. Him and Jussie Smollett are in the same doghouse right now.
I thought you said Juicy Smollett. My bad.
Good parallel. That's a very good parallel. And guess what? Where's he at?
Yes, in the dark. In the dark.
But guess what? Hey, guess what he's not at though? In jail. Hey.
Well, he did.
I'm just saying, though, it could be worse. Jail only makes it worse. I'm just saying.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. But they're in that same doghouse together. But I hope our listeners and viewers out there have learned something from this situation. And Derrick Jaxn and what's her name? Andrea Jackson. I hope our listeners and viewers have learned something. Denia, yeah, because we all trying to get it together. We all trying to keep it together, and love is still real, as we talked about in our previous episodes.
Real quick though, Jojo, but before he peeps us out, he's being very politically correct. Oh well,
it's because I'm talking on one side of my mouth for one. That's why.
I'm gonna tell y'all this for real. Homie got fucked up. He got caught up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He played himself. You know what I mean? He was doing too damn much. He was feeling himself. You know what I mean? He got his stardom, I guess, got to his head, and he got sloppy.
Yes, he did. You better believe that. That's true.
Okay, Sess. Now, Sess, when you talk, I shut up because you're talking. Because you're Sess. So, and sometimes you talk, and you make niggas be like, you know what? I want to check my statement. So, where you going with it? Say you say something, Sess. Because, real quick though, before we go, Sess made me feel like my polygamy is going to monogamy. Gosh damn.
Also, you change your thoughts.
Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. Here's how we know when people are misguided. Here's how we know when youth are misguided by adults and such and whatsoever. Right? I can feel a certain way, right? Mm-hmm. And I may feel a certain way. And then when I hear Cecily talk, who was my senior, who was my junior when it comes to looks. But my senior, when it comes to on paper, whatever the fuck we look, right? But I'd be like, God damn, you know what? Maybe I do understand monogamy. Maybe I do want that and not polygamy. You know what? The bottom line is, Seth, follow Seth. She'll show you some motherfucking shit.
Please.
Anyways, JoJo,
Yo,
my guy.
Please do. And thank you for that, Isaac. Hey, that's a good that's a good outro
I'm gonna keep
right
it
there.
real.
That's a good
How
outro.
can I not be honest?
Yo, that's,
you know what I mean? With my cast, JojoJovon is the fucking gangsterist, non-gangsterist guy I fuck with because it's honest. You know what I'm saying?
Thank
and
you
he
for
makes
saying
us
that,
understand the facts. He brings on Cecily, who basically puts me in my own place, which I don't like, but I deal with that. And then he brings me on because I talk shit and I'm honest with how I feel.
Yo, and you're
JoJovon is the guy. Follow my guy.
Yo.
Because he's fucking amazing. Anyways, sorry.
Yo, I appreciate
got carried
that
away.
moment. Nothing but love. Always love. And you said it the correct way, how it's supposed to be said. And you are listening to the three of us for a reason, because we are the socially charged, debatable, and dope privilege show. Be sure to check us out every week with new episodes dropping.
And I'm wild.
Yeah,
Isaac Hayes.
And be sure to follow our brother Isaac Hayes at Uria.Isaac.
After you hear me, go to Cecily's page to make sure you get clarity, because clearly I fucked y'all up.
She's going to provide clarity. No, Isaac wants to. Isaac, you want to make sure you didn't lead nobody down the wrong path, right?
Yeah, because my thing is, if I'm leading you down the wrong path, go to Sas's page and see if she can change you. Because if she can, guess what? If she cannot change you, guess what? I didn't lead you down the wrong path, because you still fuck with me. You understand my perspective. But if she can change you, trust me, she's the one to do it.
She will do it. And
she's the one to do it.
She will do it.
She's the one to do it.
And with that being said, I appreciate y'all as always. And until next time, y'all stay up, Privilege show, and we are out.
I love y'all.
Love y'all.
Peace, man.
All right, peace. Bye. No Derrick Jaxn shit. Bye, y'all. No fuckboy shit.